You said that your father was one of the big figures in your neighborhood.
Yeah. He was the big homie in the neighborhood.
Your dad was caught with like $8 million, 6 bricks.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to be just like him.
So your dad had $8 million in the stash when he got busted.
8 million.
How many years did your dad get when he got locked up?
They gave him he's still fighting his case. They gave him life, but it's looking good for his case on the appeal back, so he will be turning the streets again.
When you were enjoying the riches of your family, did that make you feel that your father's work, his criminal work, was okay?
No, because I didn't know exactly what he done. He was a very rich man, and I asked him, how much money do you have? And he told me, I don't know. I really don't want to count that. I remember him giving me a lot of love, being at home with me and my family. He was a very good man with me. I received a lot of love from him.
You were the only son of Big Meech.
Right, I'm the only son.
Your dad lived an incredible life.
I remember always just being with him everywhere, seeing nice things all the time since I was born.
Not only do you find out about your dad's background, but you also find out that he's not on a job interview. He got sentenced to 30 years.
Right. When he went away, my mom told me that he was at that he went to a job interview or something like that, like just went away for a job or something. So I still didn't have a clue when he went away, but I searched it up myself.
My name is Francine Lucas Sinclair, and I want to challenge you to read my book, An American Gangster's Daughter, The Francine Lucas Story.
The drugs were there before he was born. They would always be there, and if he didn't do it, somebody else would do it, whether it be the Jews, the Italians. He thought that by being generous with the community, he was wiping out his sins. All I basically had to do was look pretty all day in pretty dresses and wait for my dad to come home in the morning and cook me breakfast. I was about 3 years old, and as far as I knew, I had the best dad in the world.
Larry Bernard Hoover, the original gangster from the city of Chicago, the guy that started the Gangster Disciple, is your biological father.
Yes.
So that's your aunt and that's your father.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. In your eyes, did your father plan work?
If he was still out here, it'd be a little bit more better, to be honest.
Ni modo de negar lo que es mi papá, pues es mi papá y como ya aclaré otras veces lo quiero, pero pues estoy desligada a eso y me dolió que me hicieran como ese tipo de comentarios la gente que en realidad no me conoce. Me siento triste de ver cómo está mi estado, que ella no se puede andar así sin tener miedo por tanta violencia que está pasando.
We should talk about your dad and the history.
My dad goes from being just a kid hanging around with the older guys to becoming kind of the youngest member of this group that ushered cocaine into Washington, D.C. My father is alleged partner of Rayful Edmond, who is probably one of the most known D.C. dealers or drug dealers in the history. I was there in terms of my dad kept me with him. Trips to Vegas or with Ray Leonard fights or Mike Tyson fights.
He estado pensando ir a visitarlo y hablar con él, platicar con él. Iría cada 2 semanas, ¿por qué no?
¿Estás harta de tanto amarillismo alrededor?
Sí, porque comentaron muchas veces que yo no era Rosa Isela, entonces ¿quién soy? Ni modo que en Estados Unidos sea otra persona, soy la misma. Y como dicen todos los periódicos, mi papito, pues sí, va a seguir siendo mi papito y lo voy a seguir defendiendo.
A varios individuos en vehículos portando armas de uso exclusivo y en actitud sospechosa, sorprendiendo en flagrante delito a Vicente Zambada Niebla, alias El Vicentillo, con 5 individuos más que fungían como su escolta personal.